Hey everybody, welcome to Prepper Junkie. Today we have the very cool PSA AKE, which stands for Enhanced AK-47. These only came out about a week or two ago, and so I jumped on it. I wanted to get one of these and take a closer look at it. I do own the GF3 version, so yeah, I just wanted to check this one out. So let's have a look at it. We'll go over the outside, some of the internals. We'll do a range time video and then come back with my final thoughts. Okay, so it ships with, this is the MOE version, the M4 MOE version. So it comes with the Magpul furniture, which I actually prefer the the Magpul furniture over to most other furnitures, just a personal preference. But we have the buttstock here, which is obviously done by Magpul. It's not my favorite. I've done a review on buttstocks before, and I just don't like this one because it has the wiggle, and it just kind of annoys me. It's not a big deal. I mean, it's 100% usable, but I will change this out to something that doesn't have a little wiggle in the back end. So obviously it does have a buffer tube here, standard AK-AR 6-position buffer tube, sorry, with 6 positions to lock it in, which is really nice. And the sheer fact that you can change out this and put any AR buttstock on here is super nice. So it gives you a ton of options. So moving up here, obviously it's got this M4 adapter here. This is how it's able to have this stock on here, the buffer tube in the stock. It does have a castle nut at the back here, and it has been double staked, and it looks good. Moving along here. Now on this gun is clear. I just have the mag in here for cosmetic. All right, so moving along to the safety, here on the GF3, there's a lip here. I don't know how easy it's going to see on camera, but there's a big lip here that isn't on the GF3, and it's really nice because when you're holding, I can actually get my index finger on it to switch the safety on and off instead of having to come up here. So that's a really nice feature that they've added onto the AKE. It is textured there a little bit with grooves. I think that is a really smart move. They do have this on the AKV, also their pistol 9mm version. So yeah, great move by them, really smart. Moving down here, we have the Magpul grip. Again, it's just a Magpul AK grip. I love Magpul. Grip's great. Has a little storage compartment in the bottom. Moving forward here, we have the ALG trigger. Let me tell you, folks, this trigger is legit. It's absolutely brilliant. And I believe all the AKEs come with the ALG trigger, and it's unbelievably nice. Let's have a look here. So let's see, a good place for the camera here. So it's got almost no take up, just a tiny little take up the wall, and it's very light, very crisp, beautiful trigger. I'm not sure how light that is, but it's got to be around 3 pounds. It's really light. The reset is also super nice. Super audible, crisp, beautiful reset. Honestly, I can't praise this ALG trigger highly enough. And I actually went ahead and bought the ALG trigger for my AKV that I bought because I didn't get the one that came with the ALG trigger. But after using this for $65, if your AK does not have an ALG trigger in it, 100% recommend that. Just phenomenal. Really nice trigger. Okay, so moving on. Obviously, we have the mag release right there. Oops. Close it on camera. All right, so clicks in, and obviously you can just use your thumb or whatever, push the paddle, rock that out. So obviously kind of a standard AK feature. Moving up here, obviously you're going to see a difference. The GF3's the bolt is black. This is obviously nickel boron, and it looks super sexy. It is marked here AKE right on the bolt. Obviously it's all forged, and the trunnion, both the front and back trunnions are forged. Super nice quality. Obviously comes with the standard 800 yards AK sight at the front, and obviously the AK sight at the front here. These are just box standard. Comes with the Magpul MOE furniture, again, which is really nice. and you're not going to be able to see this on camera, but the barrel is stamped. One of the big features about the AKEs obviously does use a cold hammer forged barrel. I believe, you know, out of production, these are the first AKs that have started using cold hammer forged barrels. Super exciting. They are made by FN because they partner with Palmetto, so it's an excellent barrel, and it is marked here with the logo of FN. It says HF MPCL 7.62 by 39, 1 in 9.45 twist. So the barrel is marked FN. It's very nice. And then we have, at the end here, we have a brake. I can't remember the brand of the brake, but it does have the brake on here. Now it's interesting also, with a typical AK, you know, brakes, mounts, whatever, flash hiders. Again, even on the GF3, you can. There's the little you know, kind of pin you push down, and you can just take these off. These are not like that. These are actually set on here. I mean, you can take it off, but it's not going to be like as easy as on a typical AK. So that is on there. Obviously, the gas block is here. On the back here is stamped, again, AKE with your number. It's stamped with the Palmetto logo right here. And it does have the rail, so you can add on. So I have a Midwest Industries Picatinny rail mount here. Clamps on just fine. No wiggle on that. So if you want to obviously mount an optic on there, no problem at all. Take that off. So yeah, so okay, that's cosmetically. Let's take a look at the insides here. So typical AK, push the button into the back here, and just pull this up if I can get my grip on it. There we go, it slides out. Okay, really simple takedown. Comes out like that. And pull the bolt out, and it's dirty because I have been shooting. So there is the bolt, very nice. And the internals, you know, just off the for the trigger here. All right, and it is stamped here also. What we got in here, just marked 762 stamped in here. Cool. All the rivets look really nice. Everything looks fantastic. It's a super quality AK-47. Super nice. Okay, all right, let's go to the range. Let's see how we did there, and I'll be back with you guys in just a second. Hey everybody, welcome down to Discount Guns and Ammo in Springville, Utah. I'm down here obviously in the range part of the video with the PSA-E. I'm super excited to shoot this. The trigger feels incredible. I haven't shot it yet, just been obviously dry firing. It feels super nice. I have encountered a small issue already with a magazine. I was just testing out some mags. So in the range review, I'm going to use the Magpul Gen 1 AK mags, Bulgarian steel mag, and a Magpul Gen 2 mag. And surprisingly, this is the one I'm having a little bit of an issue with. So we'll come touch base with that in a second. We're going to shoot some rifle line ammunition, 7.62, 123 grain, brass, and then we're going to shoot, of course, some Tulu ammo, because, you know, you just got to, right? And so we'll go through some of that, see how that does. So yeah, let's go over that little problem I'm having, and then let's do some shooting. That's right, so this is the Bulgarian steel mag. It rocks into place, locks just fine, no issues. Gen 1, this is a Gen 1 Magpul mag. Again, oops, rocks into place just fine, no issues at all. Magpul Gen 2, obviously with the steel lip on the back here. Try to rock it in. I cannot get it in place at all. So that's really interesting. I can't use this mag. You know, I was really surprised. I thought this would fit. I don't know if it's a common issue. I don't know if it's just something's off on mine. All right, so as this review goes, I am at the range, so you can already hear some shooting next door. So hopefully I don't get cut off too much, but let's crack on. Let's get some shooting. Okay, so we're about to take the first shots. We're using rifle line ammo first, and we're going to shoot through the Bulgarian steel magazine. So let's see how this goes. All right. Okay, so that was the first 10 rounds. The trigger feels phenomenal. It's got the ALG trigger in here, which I mentioned. It's super nice, light, crisp. Resets really nice. It feels really smooth when I shoot too. Like it just feels nice. I don't know what else to say, guys. It feels awesome. Okay, we have the Gen 1 mag pool loaded up here with the Tula ammo. Let's see how that does. I'm not gonna lie, I think this is the first time I've ever shot Tula ammo. Tula ammo, how you like to say it. I just hear so many not great things about it, but I thought, it's cheap, it's an AK, we just have to do this. So it's in the mag, we're all ready to go. Let's see how it runs. Ahead. All right. Oh, ran just fine. No problems at all. So, all right, let's keep shooting. So I always like to do a little bit of rapid fire. So I'm not trying to do it magged up since we're at the range. I don't want to really annoy people, but we have 10, 15 rounds in here. I just want to see how fast, or see how well it does if a rapid fire. Again, we're using the Tula ammo. I'd say that worked pretty well. So I just finished the range. I'm about done now. So I fired a couple hundred rounds of the rifle line and Tula ammo. Zero issues, nothing, not a hiccup. Fired great. As I said, the trigger feels phenomenal. Like super nice trigger. If you don't have one of these ALG triggers in your PSA AKs or AKVs or AKP or AKE, you can actually buy these triggers for $65 off Palmetto, and I highly recommend it. It is a really nice trigger. And if you don't know, ALG is kind of a sister company, his wife's company from Geisley. That's why the triggers are awesome. It's a really kind of a flat shooter. It's really nice, and I think that's due to the really nice break they have on here. It was just a pleasure to shoot. I do have the GF3, and I do feel like this does feel better firing and handling than the GF3. And I think that's just because of the trigger I have on here and the brake. But super nice. Very happy. Nothing much more to say. Catch you in a second. Okay, so obviously just watched the range video. Had a blast. Great rifle, ran flawlessly. Did have an issue with one of the magazines, but we'll come to that in just a second. I just thought I'd show you this. If you're new to AKs, putting back on the dust cover can be a bit of a pain in the butt. Some people just like to put it up here, and then they'll just basically slam down on the rear. I typically like to just put it along here and just kind of slide it along, keeping the back pushed down, lifting up this end just a little bit so it goes in the slot. And then I just push down on the back here, and it goes in just fine. Okay, so just a little tip. So my final thoughts. Do I recommend the AKE? 110%. I absolutely love this, and as I say, I do have, just so you know, I'm not lying to you, and if you see my other videos, you know I'm not. I do have the GF3 here, which has been fantastic. I've loved this also. I mean, honestly, you can't go wrong either way, but if you've got a little bit of extra money laying around, I would definitely go with the AKE, with the FN barrel, the upgrades on the trigger, the safety, the M4 adapter so you can change the buttstocks out. It comes with a fantastic brake. When this brake here in this end is actually, I changed this one out. It comes with a slant brake, and this is aftermarket one I put on. I think for those upgrades, is it worth it? Absolutely. Yeah, 100%. If you have the cash, 100%, I would go with the AKE. If you're a little more strapped, you will not be disappointed with the GF3 though. Don't get me wrong, still a fabulous rifle. I just think the AKE is worth the extra couple $100 with the enhancements you get with this. 100% worth it. So yeah, so there we go. As always, that out there. As always, if you have any questions for me, please ask them below. I'm always happy to help out if I can. Link is in the description if you want to buy the AKE, this version, all versions, and I'll put a link in for the GF3 also, because it's still a fantastic firearm. I have no qualms recommending that either. If you're not following me on Twitter, please do so. Just follow me at Prepper Junkie. I post deals on guns, ammo, and everything else on there on a daily basis. Just a couple of times a day, I'll do a flood of deals, so look out for that. Please hit that like and subscribe button. It really does help me out, and I really appreciate it. And that's it. All right, folks. Everyone have a great day. I'll catch you later.